We're down in Dallas. It'll be a very heated game. Monday Night Football. Cowboys, Redskins. What's not to like about that?
It's my 5th year, but you still always get excited because it's a rivalry. I mean, I grew up in this area, so I already know that this rivalry is like one of the heated ones in the NFL. So definitely makes me excited about playing these guys.
I'm real excited. I've been looking forward to this and play against my old teammates. And it's going to be a real special day for me.
Everything special about it. Playing in that stadium, Monday night, division foe, trying to go 3-0. With this new look Redskins team we got, there's a lot to be excited about, and the fans showed it these last 2 games, and we want to get a win and establish ourselves as a good team on the road also.
You got to stop the run game. They have 3 good running backs that I know very well. You got Phillips Jones, got Tashard Choice, and they got the rookie they drafted from Oklahoma. Forgot his name, but stopping the run. They're gonna try to punch us in the mouth. They're going to try to be physical, but it's our job to stop it. And everybody knows what Tony can do. Tony's one of the premier quarterbacks in the league. He can make all the throws. He has very good pocket awareness, and they have a great receiving core. So, I mean, we got a full load next week, but I don't think it's nothing we can't handle.
Guys played for me last week. They played for Tim this week, and we're playing for Bowen next week. It'll be 3 in a row. Hopefully we can get people with their ex-teams.
Monday Night Football, man. We got to bring our A-game now.
All right. Redskins got to bring the A-game, huh?
Monday night.
Yeah, and the guys, I think they're into the mood of this big Dallas week.
Right.
Well, I have to say, I don't think the Redskins-Cowboys rivalry is what it was years ago when there was like sheer hatred between the teams. I think the Redskins understand that the Cowboys are a big rival today, but they look at their other NFC East opponents, the Giants and Eagles, pretty much along the same level. Now, it's been so many years since the Redskins won the NFC East. I mean, they got to be gunning for those other teams as well.
Right. And at the same time, both teams are not Super Bowl contender type teams like it was in the 80s when they always was fighting all the time.
And that's when the rivalry was really built.
That's when it was really good.
When they were fighting for that championship.
Well, you can't have a rivalry one-sided. You have to go both. Each team have to win every once in a while, and both teams have to be good enough to say, okay, they're a Super Bowl contender. Neither team is. It'd be great to see the Redskins get there. It'd be great for anybody to win, but those two won't. At least not right now.
Exactly. They haven't been really contenders at the same time for about the past 2 decades. It was back in the 70s and 80s when they would just go after each other in the press leading up to the game. When Dallas Week resonated, the term Dallas Week. I mean, that really meant something. I don't think it means the exact same thing today. And also, you have the transient nature of the league with free agency and players moving from team to team, unless you grew up in this area like Byron Westbrook or Hightower. There was a rivalry, but you don't know the exact details of it and how they were at each other's throats.
Right.
And how Dyron Talbert would say, Roger Staubach wears skirts. You don't hear that stuff anymore.
Right. And then George Allen, pup name, that's pretty much just setting the tone before the season start. They'll lose to anyone else, but you cannot lose to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off what Mike said, that nowadays with all the free agents, everybody sharing the same agent, these guys go out, work out during the off season together. They party after they get finished playing for 60 minutes. It's like, you having dinner over my house. Where you gonna go? We gonna go somewhere and eat. My wife cooking. Come over my house. So the whole attitude has changed because of dynamics. Football is more of a business. Everybody want to get along, especially the players. So that's the main reason why it's not as strong no more.
But there's still a lot of
the fans, though.
They're different.
It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed with the fans.
Rivalries are only set by the fans. That's it. Not the players. The players, they cool with each other.
Right.
The fans, they're like, I hate you. I hate your kids. I hate your wife.
Right. Your dog, everything.
You have to still resent the Cowboys they're so overhyped and year after year they're on the front page of the major sports magazines. Oh, they're going to win the NFC East, or they're going to go to the Super Bowl or whatever.
They haven't won anything.
They haven't won anything. They've won, I think, one playoff game and like 1 or 2 playoff games in like
20 years,
something like that.
Right.
The Redskins have won more playoff games than the Cowboys.
Right.
And then you have a nerve to have a co-host with you tonight dressed in cowboy colors.
And I'm looking at him, right?
I mean, how can he be wearing the dreaded blue and silver in this type of situation? This is a Redskins show, Barry.
I forgot. I didn't get the memo. I was trying to represent the Cowboy fans all over this country.
That's right. He just wanted to get that Dallas rivalry going.
Right.
With us
He's
here, right
actually
on the set.
must be representing the Cowboys on this show.
Yeah.
We didn't know it heading in.
Now I have to fight my way out the studio when I go home, but that's all right though.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right, because you can't even get out of the studio because there's some crew people right over there. They're looking at you really funny, man.
Are you gonna have dinner with Tony Romo afterward? Is that the deal?
As long as he's treating. Because I can't afford what they want to, the place they want to go at. But if something jump off, I know somebody in this audience have a knife. I just gotta make sure I can away from it.
Oh, that's coming up in the next segment, right? Well, look, let's talk about what the Redskins have to do to win this game. And first of all, don't they need Ron Landry back?
Well, yeah, he would be, you know, I would say the breaking point for us with this team to actually solidify this defense. If LeBron was to play Monday night, I guarantee his first hit gonna be a personal foul. The man is backed up. He want to hit badly. So the first play I would call, I would say, Hazlitt, send a safety blitz, let him hit Tony Romo, get a 15-yard penalty. Hopefully his ribs, you know, broke it even more. You know, so you get that out of his system. But he would definitely solidify. But my only concern with the Redskins is that they play good between the 20s, but their red zone offense is a nightmare because they could have put up at least 28 points Sunday if they would got some touchdowns.
Well, if you let a team like the Cardinals hang around like that, I mean, they're going to come back and they may even take the lead, which is exactly what they did. The Redskins scored only 2 touchdowns in 7 trips to the red zone. That's really unacceptable. They've got to do much better. Now they were 3 for 4 against the Giants. That was a really good performance, but they have to maintain that consistency. And Grossman has to do a lot better in the red zone, like we spoke about earlier. You know, that first pick was his fault. I think he had too much time to throw, too much time to think. It seems that when he's more spontaneous, I think he does a little better.
Yeah, he's definitely played by far better when he's spontaneous. But the best thing is for him, also, if you have a game plan where he's not going to take advantage or try to throw the ball down the field. Now, given that the Cowboys secondary is their weakness, so to speak, Terrence Newman, I believe that he's supposed to come back for Monday night's game. So he's rusty. Let's try to challenge him. Just see what they're going to do, if they're going to attack or not. They definitely have to be aggressive. They don't want to be, you know, too conservative, although the running game has shown from the past 2 weeks that they can run this ball this league. If you know they're going to take their shots down the field, this is one of those games they should, you know, probably consider, you know, trying to go deep a couple of times.
Well, also, Cowboys are going to be be without Miles Austin. I think that's going to be huge for the Redskins defense.
Yeah, because he's really a clutch player for them.
Exactly. The Redskins defensive backfield, they're going to be able to double up. On both sides, maybe a number of receivers. I think they're going to shut down the passing game. They also have to shut down Felix Jones.
Yeah, definitely.
He only had 25 yards in the Cowboys' last game against San Francisco. He has been hurting too.
D-Hall, he can go after those guys. I mean, D-Hall's going to go after him high, Jones high, and he's going to go after the quarterback.
I don't think it's such a bad thing if for the Cowboys if Romo doesn't play. I think John Kitna is a pretty good quarterback. He won, I think, 5 games for the Cowboys last year. I think it was like 5-4 as a starter when Romo went down. So it may be to the Cowboys, in their best interest if Romo doesn't play.
All right. Well, we got to wrap up, guys, and go take a break. But first, I want to know. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll hold that to the next segment. I have a good question for you guys about Dallas week.
Okay. Sounds good.
So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back on the Sideline Report. Don't go away.